How?
He killed himself with a tractor?
Yeah, the guy killed himself.
How did you? How? How did you do that? Well, like I said, we've been in quarantine for quite a while.
Yeah.
And so I've just been on the internet and reading a number of different things. It was a really small, like, little news blurb that popped up, and I didn't click on it at first. It popped up like 2 days in a row, and the second day it popped up, I clicked on it, and I'm glad I did because I don't know if you know this or not, but in the United States, there's a bunch of guns. Americans love guns. Oh, boo, 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 boo. I do not, by the way. I don't own a gun. I've never owned a gun. Guns, I've shot a gun before. They're very fun. I don't want a gun. There are groups of men and women in the United States who will, like, go to a restaurant with a machine gun, and they say, "This is my Second Amendment rights. I can go with a gun to a thing, and it shouldn't be a problem." And I read the article about Sikhs, and their belief is like, well, yeah, I can have a knife on me because it's for my religion. Now, granted, there's no religion in America that says you should carry around like a machine gun. So I think that at least the Sikhs have some sort of, at least a leg to stand on. But, you know, there's what the 5Ks, which is the headdress, bracelet, underwear, the knife, and then there's one other thing that I know I'm missing. I think the idea for me still is the same. If you're going into a restaurant with a machine gun, you are doing that for you. You don't have to do that. I think it's, now, Sikhs, please don't come at me, but I think as well, if you're a Sikh, if you're praying to your God, and you're showing that you are a responsible member of your religious community, you don't really need the knife, because the knife is going to make people uncomfortable. You know, the story that I had read, it was a younger guy, actually, who was going to an amusement park with his friends. And security stopped him and said, like, you can't come in because you have a knife on. He said, yeah, but I'm a Sikh. And he's like, yeah, but you're going to an amusement park. Like, you're not going to need a knife. And in fact, you walking around with a knife, there's going to be a bunch of parents there with their kids, and that will make them uncomfortable. So you need to weigh out at some point, like, is my belief, the thing that I think, so important that it should come to the detriment of other people? And I don't believe that it should. I think there are many religions in the world, and I think most religions, when you honestly boil them down, are usually about the same. It's, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Like, pretty much, don't kill anybody. Be respectful to God and to people who believe in that God. And try and do good. Like, those are really, like, a lot, almost all tenets of most every religion, I feel like, tend to be the same. And so if you're going to tell me that the God that Sikhs believe in would come to earth and be like, you're not wearing the knife. Where's the knife, man? Come on. Like, I don't think so. I think that God is more concerned about making sure that you're making the world a good place.
Okay, so when you said this, that you know about this whole scenario, what recently happened in India on 26th January is that a bunch of Sikh people got together. What they did is they took their flag of their religion and they just hoisted it next to India's flag. A lot of policemen were scared and running from those religious Sikh people who are, I think they're mobs. I don't feel like your religion does not tell you to go against your country in such a way in which you will kill a lot of people. Now, this situation was kind of similar that happened in US when Trump supporters did something in, I don't know, I guess White House.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the Capitol building. Yeah, there was a riot. There was a. I would say that. I mean, Trump and a lot of other Republicans had been stoking the fire and putting this belief into people that the election was stolen and that Trump was the actual leader, and so there was a rally. And then Trump and other leaders said, like, hey, you should march in the Capitol building where they were counting the votes, and you should march on them. And sure enough, the same thing happened. Now, having said that, far fewer people were hurt. There was, I believe, the death count at this point is only 6.
When you take a tractor on road and you ride it like stupidly, what happened is one of those people drove it in such a way that it somehow got over himself.
He killed himself with a tractor?
Yeah, the guy killed himself.
How did you? How? How did you do that?
I just don't.
I mean, I'm
understand.
sorry to laugh at this poor guy. He died. That's too bad. But really, if you're going to own a tractor, you should know how not to kill yourself with it.
Yeah, obviously, dude, you were supposed to kill others, but what you did was you killed him yourself.
You're doing it wrong, man. You're doing it wrong.
Now your Sikh guru is gonna come and say, dude, first of all, where's your knife? And and what you did is so wrong. You were supposed to kill them.
You're not supposed to kill you. You kill that guy.
Yeah.